in a whole new way.
That's great.
Stripped down performances from groundbreaking musicians and emerging artists. Plus, the stories behind the songs. This is Sirius XMU Sessions.
You're listening to Sirius XMU Sessions. My name is Julia Cunningham, and we're super amped to have the members of Middle Kids, Hannah, Tim, and Harry joining us in studio. Guys, how are you?
So good.
Very good.
We got to meet briefly in Austin, Texas during the South by Southwest Music Festival, but I love that we have a little bit more time to hang out. And I want to know, let's start from the very beginning, because you guys are a relatively new band. I mean, I know you've been around for about a year now, but I want to know from the origin of how you guys all sort of met and started making music together.
Well, we met just through various musical projects we were working on. Harry and Tim have played in a lot of bands together. And then Tim and I had our solo projects, and then we kind of morphed them into one. And we felt like this is real band music, you know, and we've always loved bands, so we really wanted to be in one. So then we found Harry, who was the best drummer we'd ever met. So then here we are.
And was there some sort of kernel between the three of you that you thought, oh, I need Hannah's vocals, or it's specifically Harry that's the drummer? Like what sort of made it be like, let's make our own three-piece out of all of these other bands that sort of existed?
I think the first time I heard Hannah's songs and vocals, that I could see it was something very special. So that's why we sort of started working together. And Harry as well. He's a very good jazz drummer, but he's actually like a really amazing rock drummer as well. So he's just very highly skilled. So we kind of felt like after a few years of jamming together in different things, it was time to come together and do something cool.
And when you guys actually got together and decided, okay, we're a band, we're doing this, was there songs that existed, or was it starting from scratch?
Well, the kind of cool thing is that Edge of Town had existed before that. It was almost like the thing that rolled us over into being the band. So we had that, and then also Fire in Your Eyes was a song that Tim and I recorded a little while before that too. But then everything we kind of built from there together as a band. So most of it was like, yeah, we came together and then started building new songs.
And you guys are going to play Edge of Town in a second. I'm curious to know, what was sort of like the very beginning inklings? Like, has it changed a lot from the version that we know that's on your self-titled debut EP, or were those very beginnings what we still hear?
It's actually very different. It started as an electro-pop song.
Oh, wow.
But of course. And Tim and I were jamming on it, and I had like my little electric keyboard, and he was just like, this will not do. And he passed me a guitar and was like, you need to play this. And then we started playing, and we were like, oh man, it's meant to be like a melodic rock song. So, yeah.
Cool. And so can you tell us, we have this song called Edge of Town, which we've been playing here on Sirius XMU, and you said it started out as an electro pop song. What else can you sort of tell us about this song, which obviously is kind of the glue of Middle Kids in some way?
Well, it's kind of a cool story, you know, of finding yourself in a place that you probably didn't think or want to end up. And it's just like a cool image for life in some ways, or our experience of life, of kind of being out of control, but then also finding a lot of freedom in that. So that feels like a cool vibe for us.
Nice. You guys are going to perform Edge of Town for us. We have the members of Middle Kids with us in studio for Sirius XMU Sessions. Hannah, Tim, and Harry have joined us. Their debut EP was released back in February, and this is Edge of Town, and we'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Sirius XMU.
Well, this is Edge of Town, and let's do it.
Walk a little further, could go all day. take it for a while? Hey, guy, have you got something on your mind? Tick tock, can I take it for a while? Hey, guys, I've got something on my mind. Tick tock, could you take it for a while? Hey, guys, I've got something on my mind. Tick tock, could you take it for a while? Hey, guys, I've got something on my mind. Tick tock, could you take it for a while? Hey, guys, I've got something on my mind. Tick tock, and also
You're listening to Sirius XMU Sessions. My name is Julia Cunningham. I'm hanging out with the members of Middle Kids. They have their debut EP out. It's Hannah, Tim, and Harry. They have joined me in studio. And we've been talking about sort of the origin of this band. When did you guys feel like, okay, this is it? What we thought is maybe an idea of the three of us getting together. Okay, this is it. Like, we're actually going to be a band now. We need to start recording and writing more beyond the 2 or 3 songs that we have. What was sort of that path like?
To be honest, I think it was when Edge of Town got on radio in Australia. I think like it had a really great response, probably more than we were expecting. And so then from that, we were like, oh boy, like we need to start making some more things. And I mean, we'd kind of even just already started doing that. But I think that as we started seeing that people liked the song, we really kind of got our butts into gear and tried to kind of keep going with the flow of things.
So would you take time, once you hear yourself on the radio, were you like, oh man, did that like actually sort of go from 0 to 60 where you're like, Hannah, you're like, okay, I'm going to stay in and start writing. And Tim, you're like, okay, I'm going to start working on melodies. Like, how do you guys sort of then treat the band? Did it become sort of like a 9 to 5 to you in some ways?
Yeah, well, we were kind of all like in an ideal position to start taking the project more seriously. We'd all kind of been freed up from some other commitments like study and stuff like that. And the response that we were getting was gave us a lot of energy and was very motivating, because I think if you're a starving artist, sometimes you wake up and you're like, I don't know if I can do this again today. But I think that, it was really exciting for the song to be getting love initially in Australia, and then even more so when it started getting played over here on stations, and then the ball kind of just got rolling, and here we are.
So then did you guys think like, okay, we've been doing what we've been doing. Do we need to go and try and find a studio to record in? Or these bedroom recordings? How did sort of like the actual EP that we now know actually come together?
A lot of it is recorded in our house down in a garage in Sydney. And we really like that kind of personality that a home recording can give songs. And I think it was kind of cool in that we thought maybe we would have to do these demos and then do like a proper recording in a studio later on. But actually, people were responding to the recordings we were doing at home. So it was actually quite exciting and quite empowering for us.
Cool. You guys are going to perform a song called Your Love, which is the very first song on the EP. What can you tell us about this track?
Well, I guess this is one of those ones we were talking about where this is completely done by us. And so there's a lot of little moments that give us special nostalgic memories. So it is fully homegrown Middle Kids production. So
Nice.
We hope you enjoy it, and we love the message and the emotion of it, and kind of how it makes us feel.
Oh, sweet. Guys, it's called Your Love. We have the members of Middle Kids with us for Sirius XMU Sessions, Hannah, Tim, and Harry. Their debut EP is out now, and this is Your Love. You're listening to Sirius XMU Sessions.
Let's face it. Okay, this one's called Your Love.
said, you're a little bit faded, and I am in a similar state here. I guess it isn't so bad when I know that we're gonna make it, and they can't take it away from us. Our love is too strong, and we've been making our way through all the push-ups, calm down, and we're still figuring out what it is, but we know where we came from. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I hear you call. Can you take it? I'm a woman without reason, and I've never known how to fake it. And they can't take it away from us. Our grip is too strong, and we've been making our way through all the push-ups, calm down, and we're still figuring out what it is, but we know where we came from. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I hear you call. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I can't see all the changes. Feels like I'm one step back from all of your back pages. Thought I could figure you out, but it only rearranges, and they can't take it away from us. Our grip is too strong, and we've been making our way through all the push-ups, calm down, and we're still figuring out what it is, but we know where we came from. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I hear you call. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then you call, I come around. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I hear you call. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then you call, I come around. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I hear you call. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then you call, I come around. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then I hear you call. Sometimes I wanna give up on this love, but then you call, I come around.
Like, does that?
Smack.
2 2 1 2 1 2 2, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.
And now that I am fancy, I got someone who is with me, and he's waiting at the deli for the deli man to shave the belly.
That was cool.
That sounded good.
Yeah.
You were listening to Sirius XMU Sessions. I'm Julia Cunningham, and I'm excited that the members of Middle Kids are here hanging out with us. Hannah, Tim, and Harry. They have their debut EP out, and as they mentioned, they're working on their debut album in pieces. Don't expect anything in like a month or two, but it's coming, you guys. You guys just performed the last track on your EP called "Doing It Right." What can you tell us about the origin of this song?
This song is kind of a special song. We recorded it just like on a whim. It was like a live recording, just sat down and played it basically. But it's a really specific kind of angst that I sometimes feel of like just figuring out like what is the best way to live, because we have so much, coming at us telling us this is the way or that's not the way. And I don't know, it's just an exploration of that and having to be kind of experiential and day to day. Yeah, it's a really like domestic song, all the imagery is like very much just kind of like small little parts of my day or people's day. So yeah, I think that like I didn't even know if it was originally going to be on the EP, but we recorded and it just felt like a really special moment. So
yeah, it needed to be included in the roadmap of Middle Kids as this EP is.
Yeah.
And has your writing even just been affected just based on just the growth of Middle Kids, even within the last 6 months, and like traveling here to the U.S., do you find that you're writing something differently here than when you're back at home?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's funny how like just experiencing life just changes the way that you write. So I think like sometimes the best thing you can do for writing is just to like be really present in your day and with what's happening, and then that just like infiltrates what comes out eventually. So that's been kind of cool seeing how being here and us working together starts like affecting the songs.
Do you?
Thank you,
We have the members of Middle Kids joining me in studio. Hannah, Tim, and Harry have their debut EP out. We're so excited to hear more music down the road. We have one more track. Actually, Hannah, you decided to do a cover of our boy Will Toledo, Car Seat Headrest, the song Fill in the Blank. What is your sort of connection to this track?
Well, we really love this band. I think just even in terms of their sounds, like a lot of crunchy, awesome guitar sounds that we really love. And I think like this song specifically, like so much of what he sings about, I think is very like universal and the grappling. And so I felt like it was a really cool song to kind of immerse myself in. And playing it on the piano has been really interesting because it like takes out so much of what I love about the song anyway, but you still see that the song stands, as it is. Yeah. So that's been really cool.
That's amazing. Well, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out for Sirius XMU Sessions. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Of course. And we're going to end on this awesome cover of Car Seat Headrest, Fill in the Blank. Go pick up Middle Kids' debut EP, which is out now, was released back in February. And thank you to Hannah, Tim, and Harry for hanging out, you guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right. You're listening to Sirius XMU Sessions.
Okay.
I'm so sick of filling the blank. Accomplish more, accomplish nothing. If I was split in two, I would just take my fists so I could beat up the rest of me. You have no right to be depressed. You haven't tried hard enough to like it. Haven't seen enough of this world yet. But it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. And stop your whining, try again. No one wants to cause you pain. They're just trying to lessen bearing. But you hold your breath, you hold your breath, you hold it. Hold my breath, I hold my breath, I hold it. Why, and there will be no answer. And you'll ask for stay the fuck down. I see signs from the audience saying stay the fuck down. I see signs from God saying stay the fuck down. I have a right to be depressed. I've given every inch I had to fight it. I have seen too much of this world, yes, and it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I will never see the light that I see shining in your eyes. You just wanna see me naked, and I hold my breath, I hold my breath, I hold it, hold my breath, I hold my breath, I hold my breath, I hold my breath.
This has been Sirius XMU Sessions, stripped down performances and the stories behind the songs.
Okay, cool.
New sessions premiere Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Or stream them anytime on your phone with the Sirius XM app.